Hey guys, it's Lloyd. Welcome to Asabache Effects. I am coming to you live from my kitchen, and I'm here today to talk about reverser spells. And when I'm talking about reverser spells, I'm talking about candles that help you to reverse negative energy. Unfortunately, in today's world, that's something that's on a regular. We have all kinds of negative energy out there. So, what I'm going to introduce in this tutorial is a reverser spell for someone who's looking for love and can't find it. Now, please pardon the expression and the way that the camera is focused. I don't have a lot of time to do tutorials. That's why I don't ask people to subscribe to it, but I will try and do this on a regular, and I'll get better at it. So I'm going to introduce to you right now is the double action reverser candle that has to do with when a person is in a cross condition in a love affair, or a person that's looking for love that's having a problem, which so many of us today do have. So I'm going to get it, and here it is. It is the double action, you see it? Double action reverser candle. And on it, it has the symbol of the heart, and it has red and it has black. Now, everybody knows that red is a very powerful color, and so is black. Black is an extremely powerful color because it's a form of absorption. You absorb things with black. Also, you use it in the morning, you use it when you work. A lot of places use black as a corporate color. So it's all part of psychology as well. Now, you see on the back of it, there are two hearts. Now, there's two cupids over it, and on the heart is this is for you to put your initials, and this is for the opposing. There is no opposing person. If there is an opposing person, you do not put their name on there. You do not put their initial on there. What you're going to put on this is going to put from A to Z, because everyone has a name that has this from A to Z. So you're going to put from A to Z, and then you're going to inscribe it. After you finish this, you're going to dress the candle. Everyone dresses candles totally different. I dress my candles as according. So I usually dress them with usually some kind of a cologne or some kind of a perfume or some kind of an oil, usually olive oil. But in this case, I dressed my candle with a floor wash called Creso. You can get it in any botanica. Now, if you see on the top of it, if I zoom it into the camera, if I'm not too close, I subscribed it and I put from A to Z on top, inside of the top of the candle. Now, when you light this type of candle, most people don't like lighting candles in their home. They're very, very conscious of fires, and as well as you should be. When you light a candle, you should never leave it unattended. If you do light it, you're going to put it in something like a pitcher or something where you put water, and then you sit it in there. And if you have a problem with lighting it in your bedroom, you light it in the bathroom. If you don't live by yourself, this becomes a problem. A candle that you're lighting for a purpose should never be extinguished. It should always go to its full fruition. From top to bottom, it should always be finished. It should always finish. When the candle is finished, what happens is that you'll see a result. The result should be that if there really is a cross condition, the candle will be partly black, which means that your ancestors or your energy came in and was forcing the other energy. You'll see the candle the flame will be light. It will be very, very tall. So it'll go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. At the end of the candle burning, it'll either be black all over or black on the top. The length of blackness on your candle shows the result of what's going on, like as far as a pushing or a cross condition, or there being a third person, or maybe there being nobody, just a negative energy. Unfortunately, not everyone's happy for us. That's a very sad thing to admit, but it's the truth in the world that we live. We've always lived in a world like that. People are not always genuinely happy for you. So when you come to the term of lighting a candle, it means you admit that there's some kind of energy around you that doesn't want you to be happy, or some people around you. This is something you run around and tell everybody. Listen, I went out and I bought myself a cross conditioned candle to break up negative energy. This is something you do, and as you're burning the candle as well, you will also bathe yourself. You'll bathe yourself in sea salt, or you'll bathe yourself in a baño that you get from the Botanica. You will take it upon yourself to make sure that you take precaution in everything that you do while this candle is burning. Take an effect also, your dreams are going to be off the chain if it's something that's really happening. Now, if the candle burns clear, that means that this is not something that's happening and you need to move on. Find maybe some kind of a spiritual advisor, maybe a santera or someone who owns a botanica that can help you better. But 9 out of 10, the candle usually burns black, because if it's an issue that you feel is going on in your mind, then it's obviously happening. So when this candle is done and you see that it's burnt a certain way, it's time to move on to the next candle. The next candle that you're going to burn after this one, immediately after to see the result, is this one. It is the love candle, and it is a candle kind of similar to the other one. Now, if you are a man looking for a woman, you'll leave it the way it is with the symbols on top. But if you're a man looking for a man, you'll take the man, and then you'll scratch out the part that says woman and put man. And of course, in the bottom, you're going to also put from A to Z, because you don't want to put a person's name and the person you're looking at, you try to attract them and it doesn't work, and then there's a negative energy to it. It's a negative vibe. You don't want that negative vibe. What you want is you want it to be that it's positive. And everything that you think about when you're lighting this candle is positive places, positive people, positive things. It's the three, it's the triangle. And as you also do this, you decorate it however you feel. You put whatever you want. You put lavender on it. You put vanilla on it. You'll put musk on it. If you put musk on the candle, put musk on yourself, so it can pull out that scent that you have that helps attract people. Also, with this candle, you can also put sequins. See how I put sequins on top of it? It's a tinsel. Now, I'm going to do a whole tutorial on sequins and what is nobility is, and what is for when you put on a candle while you decorate it with sequins. It's a little bit deeper than what you think. It's not just a decoration. It actually serves a purpose. As far as this candle goes, as you can see, it also has the cupids on it as well, and it tells you everything on the back. There are no prayers to read for it, so the prayer that you're going to give is your own prayer. You can write a prayer on parchment paper and burn it before you light the candle, and use the ashes on top of the candle, or you can burn the ashes and throw them out, discard them. You don't have to keep them, but make sure that you write down your hopes and your desires. These candles are made for a reason, and they do work. I've seen the result of them. These are things that happen in people's lives sometimes. There's a block in the way and you need to move it out the way. So you use the double action candle to take out that block, and you use this to open that path up so that you're able to get to where you need to get to. The results are they're usually quick. They usually don't take very long. If you are not having a problem and you don't feel that there's a cross condition, but you're having a problem meeting somebody and you want that path to be opened, this is the best candle for you for more than one reason. It's not red, and it's not white. It's somewhere in the middle, so it's pink. So this is like a friendship beginning, a new beginning. And it can end up that it ends up in marriage, or it could also end up that it ends up in a relationship, or maybe a long-term relationship, a friend that turns into a lover. And then who knows, the next step, you're living together. The next thing you're opening a business together, you're having kids together. But the minute that you start burning candles for a purpose, it's because in your mind you've already come up with that opposing, I know something's wrong. So this is the route that you're going to go. You can get this in any botanica. It is a regular talisman candle, and it's made by Crusader. And you can get it in any botanica. It is a wonderful candle to have. It's something that you burn. It isn't something you keep on burning. And also monitor the way this candle burns. This candle is going to burn a certain way. If it burns white, that means your ancestors had a hand in it. If it burns black, burn it again. You're going to burn the candle until it doesn't turn black anymore. Black means that there's an opposing energy there. So you want to make sure that opposing energy is clear. If you burn this candle after you burn the double action candle, you're going to also take a sea salt bath to pull out all the negative energies, all the impurities that are around you, holding you back. That is my tutorial for the night, and I will be back again real soon. Please let me know if this tutorial helped you in any way, shape, or form. Let me know if you're interested in seeing tutorials. Let me know if there's anything that you want me to talk about, a santo, baño, anything. Please write and comment. Subscribing, you can subscribe, but I do these videos at time. So time to time. They're never going to be back to back. I'm going to try and do that, but I don't see that happening in time in the near future. I will definitely try and stay on top of the Azabache effect. I'm your host, Lloyd. Thank you so much for joining me. Please